This is my story time on how YouTube almost got me kidnapped. If you like this video, watch my previous video on how I almost got arrested in school. Also, by the way guys, I wrote the story down on my laptop so I don't forget it. So if I keep looking down, I'm reading the little script that I made. When I was 9 years old, I wanted to be a YouTuber. This was one of my first ever dreams. People normally want to be an astronaut or a vet or a doctor. I wanted to be a YouTuber. So around this time I was in primary school. I would make YouTube videos every day after school and upload them for pretty much everyone to see. Because I was 9 years old, I didn't fully understand what YouTube was. I knew it was a place to upload videos, but I didn't really know you could make a career out of it. My uploads were all over the place. I didn't have a schedule. Basically, my whole channel was just a mess. One day, I came home from school and one of my videos had blown up. My YouTube video got over 100k views in one day. I thought it was so cool, and I remember jumping up and down and I was like, "Mom, I'm famous!" It's honestly so crazy to say that I got 100,000 views in one day. It would be an absolute dream now, but back in the day, it didn't really click in my head that 100,000 people saw me. So yeah, I thought it was awesome, but because I was 9, I didn't realise that 100,000 people did see my video, but some people out of those 100,000 people might be sketchy, and one of them was. The video was of me doing gymnastics on my bed. After I had uploaded that video, I had made more after that, and I realised there was this guy in my comments over and over, the same account, the same person. We started to talk every day. Now listen, I wasn't a stupid kid, but I'm not gonna lie, if someone is talking to you on the internet, you shouldn't really just assume that they're a paedophile or something crazy. It's okay to talk to people on the internet, you just need to be careful. So yeah, we were talking pretty much every day because he was in my comments every single day. I thought he just liked my videos. He liked a bit more than that. He said things such as, "Oh, you're really funny, you're so beautiful, you're really pretty," and I was in the comments like, "Thanks." He was really hyping me up in those comments. I did not think he was sketchy. Looking back, I mean, the signs were pretty much there, but you know, he was my friend. We were besties. Nothing can come between you and I. One day he asked me in my comment section, "When's your birthday so I can send you birthday presents?"
What the fuck?
And after that he asked me what my address was so he could send me stuff. A lot of people at 9 years old would be like, "Yeah, let's get some presents." Luckily, I was smart enough to be like, "What the actual fuck?" I'm not gonna lie, I'm really grateful that I didn't tell him my address, because if he did, I don't even really want to know what would have happened to me. So after a while, he kept asking me that same stuff over and over again. "Tell me your address so I can send you birthday presents." I eventually told my mum about it. She was worried, but she just told me to be careful and stop talking to him. I still love you. So after a while, I still was publishing videos and being really interactive on there. I only blew up once, so not many people were coming to my channel. It was pretty much just him. He was still asking for my address. At this point, he started to call me beautiful and say I was pretty. It was starting to get creepy. I told my mum again and showed her all the messages, and she ended up calling the police. So there's like this church church right next to my house, and I had to have like a meeting with the police officers there. It was me, my mum and the 2 police officers. I basically just had to answer questions, and they were talking to me about, do you know who this man is? What stuff is he saying? What stuff do you post on there? My mum mainly did the talking because I'm 9 years old. I don't know what the fuck is going on. At the end of it, they said they were gonna investigate it, and that was it. I was 9 years old. I didn't really think much of it, and to be quite honest, I did not really care. I was just there to make YouTube videos. You're gonna get creepy people. My mind was just not working back then. I did not think anything of the situation. Anyways, here is where it gets so sad.
So sad.
One day I come home from school and my mum sits me down and she's like,
Martha, yeah, the police told me I had to delete your YouTube channel.
I was like, what the fuck? My dreams of being a YouTuber had been crushed. Mum, we could have been famous by now. We could have been rich. I don't want to be dramatic or anything, but genuinely my dreams of being a YouTuber just crumbled.
I burst into tears.
Just knowing that I had tried so hard to be a YouTuber and my videos finally started to get loads of attention, and then I had to just start all over. It really did hurt, and I do feel bad for my 9-year-old self. But it was obviously for the best. If I'm attracting fucking pedophiles, then maybe I should not be on YouTube. I did start a new YouTube channel which is still up on YouTube, unfortunately. I can't log into the account and delete it. I haven't posted in like 7 years, and that's because I eventually did quit. I was in year 6, I was growing up, I was getting ready to go into year 7. The dream pretty much just like was forgotten about. It was pushed out of my life. But obviously now I have found that dream again. Hopefully it goes well this time. Anyways, this is not the end of the story. As I started to grow older, I remembered the whole weird situation, and I asked my mum like what actually happened. She told me the police actually found the man. They tracked him down, they got his address. Turns out he was a 60 to 70-year-old man. I wasn't just the first person he had done this to. He had done this to so many other children. It's just crazy to know that if I'd given him my address, he actually could have showed up at my house. I think the only thing I learned from this experience is don't talk to strangers on the internet, or if you are going to talk to strangers on the internet, be careful. At least I got my 1 day of fame though. Bye! When I was 9 years old,